Effortless by Mckeown. This is a follow-up to Greg Mckeown's first book, Essentialism. Essentialism was about picking the right thing to do, and Effortless is about how to do that thing efficiently. I really liked Essentialism. With this book, with Effortless, I wasn't as impressed. He has some ideas about how to make what you want to do effortless, but they kind of seem over simplistic to me and not exactly helpful. One of the first things he talks about is picture a problem that you have and then think of it as easy. Like if it were easy, then what would it look like? Something to that effect. And so I was trying to pick a problem in my head that I was actually dealing with and just think of something that makes it easy, but I drew a complete blank. I didn't really see the usefulness of the exercise. And unfortunately, a lot of these kinds of things where he puts forth a possible solution that sounds good and he has examples of, I really couldn't get them to work for me. So this book, I was like over halfway through and it just really didn't feel very applicable, which could be just me. I mean, maybe other people are in different situations and this is exactly what they needed to hear, but for my own situations, less helpful. I think he was trying to address a bunch of problems that I don't happen to have. So I think there was a misalignment for me personally. I do like the central idea of the book in that when we really want something, we think the more we want it, the more likely we are to get it, as if there were an exact correlation. And I think there's something similar to that in a child thinking about how fast a car can go. Like the faster the tires move, the faster the car moves. But it's not actually true. Like there's the spinning out effect that you don't take into account. And I think that's also true with our desires. There are certain other factors that we have to consider. So I thought that was a good, interesting point. Also at the end, he tells the story of his daughter having this serious illness and how devastating it was for him. And his natural instinct was to burn himself out trying to solve the solution, looking up articles, doing whatever he could. But instead he decided to take the harder route, which is to let go of this impulse to be the one to fix everything. And he just spent time with his daughter, spent time with his family, and he talked about it, what a better path that was. So I thought that was touching, and still gets to the point that he's trying to make in the book. Overall though, I think I'm going to give this book 3 stars.